Hi, I'm Michael Boyle, back with some more tips for Stack.com. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of lower body plyometrics and maybe a little bit about plyometrics in general. When we think plyometrics, we're thinking explosive jumping, hopping, throwing exercises. But I think when we go back to athletes and plyometrics, what we're really talking about is jumping. What we want to be able to do is develop the eccentric strength. Basically, if you think about eccentric, that's your brakes. That's your ability to stop motion. So we're going to start our plyometric program with something like box jumps. So what we want to think about with somebody when we're talking about box jumps is we're jumping and landing from the same position. So whenever you're ready, you can go. But the idea is that when he jumps, he lands in exactly the position that he started in. So that's how we determine how high is the box. If the box is the right height, then Nick's going to be capable of jumping and landing in the same position. If the box is the wrong height, we're going to get what I would call these kind of frog-style landings, which is going to be dangerous. These are nice padded boxes, which most places don't have, so it makes it a little bit less dangerous when we've got this kind of jumping than it would be on any of the hard metal boxes. But we still want to pick a box that's going to allow us to have a good takeoff position and a good landing position that look identical. In addition, and I'm going to normally we'd be doing 5 jumps, so I'm going to have Nick keep going, maybe do 5 more so you can run and see. What we want, seen and not heard. The big key, landing, the ability to land softly, because what we really want to teach somebody initially is not really plyometrics. This isn't reactive. We're not jumping off the box, we're not bouncing off the ground. We're teaching him how to jump and land, which is a really basic, fundamental skill in the beginning stages of plyometric training that we've got to get first. If you can't do this, you're not ready to do anything else. You're not ready for hurdles. You're not ready for any of the reactive stuff. If you skip this step, we always say you skip this step, this is when you get hurt. This is when you've got the patella tendonitis people. This is when you've got problems. So when we start thinking about the performance benefits of plyometrics, this is your nervous system training. It's one thing to have a muscle that's big and strong. It's another thing entirely to have a muscle that can contract in a certain period of time and then can absorb the force that you created. You've got to be strong, you've got to be a good force producer, you've got to be a good force absorber. These are all the things that are going to keep you healthy in the course of a full season. It's not enough just to be strong. It's not enough just to be explosive. I've got to have my strength, my takeoff skills, and my landing skills. I'm Michael Boyle for Stack.com. We'll see you next week with another strength and conditioning tip.